Hello, and welcome to the first and only episode of Science Hour at PRC. Today we'll be talking about phase change, changing matter from one form to another. Our first experiment will be changing liquid water to solid water, also known as ice. Usually it takes more time than this. We put the water in a freezer and it becomes this cube form, see? And we can put it in our drinks and make them cold and delicious, or watered down and disgusting. Your choice. So there you have it, folks. What was once liquid is now solid. Thank you. In the second experiment of Science Hour, we will be turning solid into liquid. What was once ice will, when left out in a warm environment, will become water. An amazing magic that only nature can truly explain in great detail. We will leave it to her. Thank you. Welcome to our third experiment at PRC's one and only Science Hour. Today, in Experiment 3, we will be changing liquid into gas. Gas is liquid, but in the air. We will do this by boiling water. This is a scientific process. We must use this special flask. Oh my! Getting a little too scientific in here. Now watch closely. Soon this liquid will be nothing but gas. Very soon, this liquid will be nothing but gas. Say, watch the pot, it'll never boil. And do it anyways. Oh, look at it's happening. Can you see? This is in fact water. The water is becoming so hot, it is turning into tiny pieces that are catching hold of the air and floating out into the atmosphere. Isn't it amazing? That's right, water vapor. We have turned liquid into gas. Thank you. Hello, and welcome to Experiment 4 of Science Hour. In Experiment 4, we'll be executing the act of condensation. Condensation is turning water vapor back into liquid. It happens every day, in fact, when you drink a cold, tasty, delicious beverage that doesn't eat the lining of your stomach like Coca-Cola does. But I guess you could try Coca-Cola too. That's what we're going to do. So first we put the ice in the beaker, then we have the Coca-Cola, which is already cold and has some condensation on the outside. We pour water into your regular everyday beaker that most people will drink from, yes? Just take a beaker out of your cabinet and fill it with ice and Coca-Cola. And soon, if you're lucky, the outside of the beaker will start to feel wet. You can't really see it, but it's wet. I promise you. And that, my friends, is condensation. It is the air that has become so cold that it becomes liquid. I don't know how that happens, but it happens. Every time that you put cold things in a glass, it makes condensation. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the fifth and final experiment of Science Hour. It's been a long hour. Thank you for enduring it with us. For the final experiment, we will be turning, that's right, solid into liquid. It's quite easy, in fact. We use heat. We apply heat to the solid, and the heat melts the solid. So let us begin. We will take these ice cubes and turn them back into... Zoom in close now. Make sure we capture the magic. You know, I already see them getting smaller. Little by little, they dissolve. They melt. We say melt. We use the word melt in this case. Smaller and smaller, more and more liquid the ice cubes become. Until finally, they're but a memory. Lost in a heat-ravaged world. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Experiment 5. Changing solid into liquid. Thank you.